Hey guys, so I'm gonna do another reading today. I'm gonna do the I'm going to do the um what's it? Freaking water signs tomorrow. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and do a general reading for twin flames. I haven't done a twin flame reading in so long, so I am so grateful to be doing this right now. I was so guided to. I didn't really feel like it, but I was just like, you want to know what? I can do it right now and then I'll be done. But now I'm so excited. All right, so I wanted to get this Oracle deck out. And I have to read every single card from this, so I have to. Anyways, yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and, so divine masculine, divine feminine. I want to put a playlist together so that way everybody can, have their playlists and everything. But we're going to be, do teachings here for the divine feminine, divine masculine. Divine feminine is yin energy. Divine masculine is yang energy. That is this symbol here. Feminine, masculine. Every single soul. This is one single soul. One single soul. All right. Sometimes a soul can have it can be reincarnated. I don't know how many times, a twin soul can reincarnate. Like I think that maybe possibly, I think that maybe possibly like I mean, who's to say that, you can't have like three twin flames? You know? Who's to say that that's not possible? Um Because I don't know, like, I mean, I guess that with the sense of the fact that, one body being divine feminine, one body being divine masculine, but yet both bodies actually have, like, both of the polarities in them. It's just that there's only one soul above them, okay? So energetically, there's only still, it's not that, like, energetically they're still tied together like they all are tied together to this one big like to this one soul, and that's basically everything. That's everything for everybody, because that's basically what God is. So God is basically like this everything, all people and all things, all darkness and all light. I mean, that's hard to say. That there are some things that just are not part of God, like some things that are just like not of this realm, right? So some things, but I mean it's all God really. And there are different universes and parallel universes and everything like that. So it's like it's a lot. Like I mean it's more than it's more than the closed mind can take. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and keep on seeing here. For this divine feminine, divine masculine energy, what's going on. So basically, you both can resonate with this message. So basically, whatever happens between your divine masculine, it probably happens to you in some form, shape, or way. Because you are both like energetically, like you guys are just the same person. You guys are the same. That's just the way that it is. And this is the last one. Okay, so we have completion. Oh, this is very lovely. Confetti in the air. I love it. Just imagine those as dollar signs, right? So, final attainment, victory, crescendo, a job well done, perfection, peak performance, and prudence. So you've done good. There's something here about like a feel good energy, really like feel good, keeping still. And then we also have inner truth. I love this. The wisdom of the heart, insight, clarity, purity, intuitive knowing, consciousness, preparate, penetrating illusion. So inner truth, figuring out what is true. I feel like you're really happy about like, something that is like the truth. I feel like you're very like this is like a happy victory, like something you're very happy about. And then the cauldron, so inner alchemy, mastery, spiritual renewal, concentrate, contain, rejuvenation, uh, discerning wisdom. So I see here that there's like this energy of like going inside, going in. Like in is like very prominent here. Like inner is right here and inner is right here, the word. So going in like and starting to meditate here. Even we do have keeping still, the meditation card. So it even says meditation, self renewal. Self renewal comes up again as well, rejuvenation. So detachment, self acceptance, and serenity. Equanimity. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and look into completion. 63. Okay. All right. So it is here. They are a little bit long, so enjoy the sweetness of the moment, for it is the accumulation of a long journey. Peak experiences like a brilliant straight. Wait. Peak experiences are like brilliant lights appearing on the past paranorma of our lives. We strive, train, and aim for them. Our ideas, hopes, and dreams are projected to them. When a high point is finally reached, a different landscape of possibilities has already begun to appear. It is naive to believe that achieving a goal means it's then possible to kick back and relax. Okay, right? Yeah. Or that from now on, life will remain perfect forever. The reality is, in fact, that once you reach the top of your most assurity, assurity, begin some form of descent. So right. So every single thing that comes, every single thing that comes up must come down. So I feel like you might feel very hopeful right here, but everything that goes up must come down in some kind of way. It's because it's a wave. That's just the way that waves work. That's the way that vibrations work. They go up and down. They go up and down. It's just the way that it works. The reality is, in fact, that once you reach the top, you must assuredly begin some form of descent. Without the valley, there could be no peaks. Life would be flat and predictable. Whatever you have worked so hard to achieve is now within reach. Things must still need to be. Things must still. Things. Things might still need a fine tuning, but essentially, the moment of triumph is at hand. It is important to not slip into any old habits of carelessness or inattention. Take care of the maintenance requirements and attend to any last details. Your totality of commitment is what's going to determine the depth and the breadth of your success. True success. True satisfaction is available in every aspect of the journey through life. It is far more beneficial in such moments to build on your successes by harnessing your energy and containing it rather than throwing it away on the excuse that you need a break, or on the other side of the coin, getting carried away by overenthusiasm. Although the pressure may seem to be off now, at any moment circumstances can take an unexpected turn. Remain alert to any signs of change. Avoid indulging the ego's need to project itself as a superior or heroic. Be aware of any tendencies around pretentiousness, taking on the role of benevolent monarch, or otherwise playing the role designed to demonstrate superiority over others. Breakthroughs are um, con- part of a continuum. They can occur in both small and great ways. You have achieved any kind of peak. It is wisest to direct your energies toward toward returning to middle ground in a relaxed and natural way. Attaining the heights always challenged. Attaining the heights always challenges your mental and physical limits. If for no other reason, the fact that increased exposures means increased vulnerability. If you slack off now before you have fully comprehended all the implications of your position, the situation can generate and what seemed the situation can degenerate, and what seemed glorious can begin to distort and break down. It would be a pity to have come so far only to realize you've created a nightmare. You must be very diligent while savoring the perfection of this time to not become drunk on it, because out of unconsciousness you can easily stumble into snares set by greedy others. Okay, prepare yourself to resume the day-to-day, step-by-step work of doing ordinary things in the best way you can. There is no milestone on the road at which perfection is finally reached. The experience of perfection is revelation. The experience of perfection is a revelation. It is a realization that perfection is contained within every moment, regardless of whether the moment appears grand or cosmic or unconsequential and mundane. Right? Because you want to know what makes perfect is practice. Practice is going to make perfect. You're going to have to practice whatever you're working on right now. I feel like, you're in this really good space of this victory, but Spirit just wants to remind you to just keep it up and just keep on working at it, so that way it doesn't, turn into anything that's bad. Not saying that it will, but just keep up the good work. All right. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and read now Inner Truth, which is 61. All right. Okay, so inner truth. Truth is not found by adopting certain beliefs or social conditioning. It is the silent voice of the heart that responds to what is with detached clarity, untainted by emotionalism that is always available, but very often ignored. It is experienced as intuitive knowing that sees through the problems, blocks, and barriers conjured up by becoming overly fixated on achieving and attaining. It needs no support or approval. Whenever you are humble enough to respect the integrity of your inner voice and heed its guidance, the effect is a transformative one. The inner voice is the voice of your own consciousness that is serene and spacious and never distorts. It is founded in the recognition that love is your um, essential reality and that the denial of love is the source of all illusion, pain, and suffering. It is the cool flame of awareness that eternally guards your birthright. Like, look at that. Flame, eternity, eternal flame, right? Because this is your, like, they're saying to, keep on speaking to your twin flame, and, your twin flame is going to be your soul. Like, every single time that you make a thought, your twin flame does contribute to it in some kind of way, or maybe they don't. Maybe they don't say anything. I don't know, but they can if they want to. If you like if you're talking to yourself, like you talking to yourself, that's like two people talking right there. Anyways, it is the cool flame of awareness that eternally guards your that eternally guards your birthright, the experience of inner peace. Remembering that your perceptions and interceptions are colored by your state of mind not only sheds a different light on what you call reality, but will assist you in taking greater responsibility for your thoughts and action. That state of mind can be shifting and um, trans transitory, can be a shifting and transitory thing. And when it comes and when it oh wait, and when it is not truth, right? The state of mind can be shifting and transitory thing. And when it is not truth. Truth is eternal and unchanging. It never grows old. It transcends the limitations of time and space and preoccup- in the preoccupations and worries of the ordinary mind are nearly always in support of the ego and its illusions. In other words, your thoughts in part keep your experience. Heaven and hell are both seeds of the mind. Um, just, just waiting for you to think them into being. Yeah. Um, if you're interested in inner truth more than holding on to any belief about truth, it's wise to remember that ego is the ultimate trickster. It will do anything to keep you engrossed in its fictions as long as you're willing to play the game. However, once you've really had enough, and begin questioning what lies behind the apparent reality of your life, you've entered a totally new territory. In spiritual terms, it is knowing as being on the path. So, in spiritual terms, it is knowing as being on the path. So, to know things, like to know, like, where is hell? Hell is like in your mind, and then heaven's in your heart, right? So that's what this really did say, and I always felt that. Well, I didn't always feel it, not until I awoke in and everything. But um, walking the path is a lifetime journey that leads you within, toward aligning with inner truth. we humans become teased by the same longings, hopes, and fears that are immediately joined as brothers and sisters, regardless of our skin color, spiritual afflictions, and the land we live on. We intrinsically share the same potential for realization. We are one, and so is truth. The inner truth of each being survives despite our arrogance. Endurance beyond our occasional acts of selfish immaturity and sustains us whether we recognize it or not. Acknowledge that, and being removed by the reflection of truth in others is liberating. Oh, and being moved by the reflection of the truth in others is liberating, right? That's the reason why when we connect with others, it feels good. The experience of inner truth ultimately is in your attitude. It is not as a point of debate, but a deep knowing that is part of your fundamental. That is part of your fundaments. If it is a source of doubt, you have missed it entirely. So, doubt is going to be something that the ego creates. The ego, divine feminine, divine masculine. The divine masculine is, the divine masculine is the ego. Well, it's just like the masculine energy. The ego is really something that is created based off of conditioning and everything. It's honestly something that's created based off of the things that the divine masculine just controls the ego. Is the ruler of the ego, right? Just like how the divine feminine is the ruler of the heart, the heart. So the divine masculine, you know is needing to maybe think better. I feel there's this, just by changing your attitude on anything that you have in your life, whether it be the dishes or something, or whatever you're doing. Just try to look at it better. Just try to look at it try to really, what it's saying is to just really just try to go within instead of looking at outwards for everything here, because that's really the problem with most twin flames, is that they can reach out to things instead of going inside, because if maybe I feel what happens is that in a twin flame connection, you probably have been in one whole body, just in one body, you're just in one body at a time. It's I mean, for some of them, I believe that some of them are just from some of them just I don't know. I really don't know. I need to do more research, but I think that some of them just kind of are like that. Some twin flames are just the way that they are, just like that. So we're going to go ahead and look into 50, which is going to be the cauldron. I hope that you guys got stuff from that, because that really drained my energy a lot. All right. Recharge. Okay, let's go with the 50. Cauldron. The cauldron represents a bringing forth from the depths of your being, an expression of your own vision and creativity. You are now ready to give birth to a dream that has been developing within you for some time. The moment is ripe to make a meaningful contribution, and your essential self has already begun to prepare you for your next step. Within itself, your unique nature carries all you need to succeed, and your commitment is such that you will achieve the best possible results without compromising the integrity of your work or of your own being. When life reveals a path ahead, it is testifying the timeliness of your creative vision and its potential to benefit others. The first whispering of that go ahead may appear from within or in unexpected ways, as dreams, as insight sparked by a glimpse of something or words overhead in passing conversations. This essential green light is the communication for a long uh, for a long uh, gestation period that will require patient perseverance on your part. Not only has it been a test of character, it has also reflected the depth of your own self-worth. Be- we become we become integrated and mature by watching, waiting, and trusting that all these insights and impressions will be added to the cauldron and will one day be fully cooked. Trusting from your core that there is perfection in timing for all things, keep the cauldron simmering nicely, and as time passes, its fragrance begins to perm- uh, permeate. I don't know. Every aspect of your life, right? So, kind of like marinating everything together. Um, Learning to relax with life's gifts and take without imposing limits or calculating gains and losses. Creates wisdom, compassion, and the ability to discern what is appropriate, even the most difficult circumstances. Even in the most difficult circumstances, the sharpened awareness looks works in harmony with the intuitive knowing that immediately senses the correct means of approach and who to approach when help is needed. The cauldron is wisdom that purifies the false, superficial, and shifts the emphasis from the mundane to higher values that help us live in a peaceful harmony with nature and each other. By defining and refining, the cauldron increases our capacity for clarity by illuminating our virtues. Wisdom is luminous. When we live creatively in self-awareness and self-mastery, the result the resulting luminosity merely by its presence effortlessly exposes ignorance and darkness of all kinds, preserving life as an invention that only awaits your participation, triggers a subtle dismantling of ridge thinking patterns that had been created in sincere that have been created in insecurity and fear of change. Oh my gosh. You are at crossroads now. You are at crossroads now. The path may not be visible, but you sensed and welcome the first signs of the deep shift that is taking place. There may be a great sense of freedom in your words and actions, and now you relate with others. Finally, you can appreciate the unique individual you are. Offering the uniqueness to others is the way to return something in gratitude to existence. The more you give, the more you will continue to be rejuvenated. Your life can become your art, your prayer, your meditation. It is wisdom in abundance. Tao gently guides us to follow its course, and when we do, it gives back a thousandfold. So, this is really about getting in the kitchen and cooking, okay? So actually taking some kind of action to, like, what you're hearing in your mind here. Listening to your intuition is primitive. It is very important. Like, not second guessing yourself, or not like saying, like, not thinking, oh, this is stupid, like, why would I do something like that? Or, like, I don't feel like doing that. Just do it. Just don't. I'm learning that too. So this is for me too, This isn't. So, yeah, when you go into meditation, just, like, really, really listen and see what it is that, you need to do, because with it, if you're in a twin flame relationship or twin flame journey, it is a kind of journey where your soul is just supposed to be like on a double mission, basically. But it's also like, where you have, like, you have more missions. You have more missions to complete um, on Earth. That's the reason why you have two bodies, so that way you can, you know, maybe you need to have children with this person, or maybe you just need to, like, work with this person. Bonnie and Clyde, they were twin flames. hmm They were twin flames. Anyways, I'm so tired. All right, just go ahead and get some more oracles. I won't make this a long one, since well, I did, like, kind of make it a long one. We're like 30 minutes in, and we only got 3 cards out. Well, that's fine. Okay, so it says, have faith in your dreams, right? So remember to keep up the work and have faith in your dreams, because you need to keep doing what you're doing, okay? And then your commitment is being tested. So your commitment is being tested, just like how we read, like, earlier. It was like, the universe is going to, like, kind of, like, see, like, how far you'll go, like, like, because you still do have free will, right? Because free will is that ego. And you can either listen to that, or you can follow God, follow Tao. And then we do have meditate and contemplate. Excuse me. So you're really just going to want to, and look, your hard work is paying off. And that's going to really read with this one here, the completion. Your hard work is going to pay off. Just keep it up. Just keep on, like, believing the fact that, you and your divine masculine will be able to, come together. You'll be able to come together more so with your divine masculine if you just focus on your soul purpose and your just your soul. Okay? So that's really what you need to focus on. All right. Well, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and close out. Autobots rolling out. And I'll talk to you guys later. I'll probably do another twin flame reading, but this is just a twin flame lesson. I won't, like, do it as a message, just like a twin flame lesson. So yeah, I really do appreciate you guys being here and, like, taking this information and using it in your best, the best way that you can take it, right? So thank you again for, like, everything that you do to contribute to the world, and all of the great things that you do to make yourself a better person. Thank you so much for your health and your wealth and your prosperity and all of the safetyness that you have. So thank you so much for, tuning in and taking healing messages. I do appreciate every single one of you. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and bye. I'll talk to you later.